I am Ryan Kruse, also known as Flamethrower. I play Rocket League. I've been playing for about 6 years now. I'm a grand champion. I've played about 4,000 hours in the game. I'm going to school at St. Ambrose University. I've always thought the idea of doing esports at a competitive level was just amazing, and I've always tried to find a situation where I could get into that kind of stuff, and I feel like collegiate is really the best step for me right now because I mean this is my stepping stones to hopefully eventually become a pro player. Whenever I was in spin, I went out. I basically had spin find as many colleges as they could that was interested in me as a Rocket League player, and St. Ambrose was one of the very first colleges to get to be interested in me. And I there were a few other colleges that I was interested in, but I really felt like the more I looked at other colleges, the more I realized that St. Ambrose really wanted me for me, and I just didn't feel like the other colleges really wanted me as much. And I kept looking at other colleges, and all it made me think was I want to go to St. Ambrose more because I like that they have this and this college doesn't have this. And I ended up visiting them, and I loved the size of the college. I loved everyone seemed so happy there. So, and I just felt like whenever I was able to talk to Coach Newcomb, he was so down to earth with me, and he really, a lot of the coaches try to make you feel like you're pressured to go there, and I really felt like he genuinely liked me as a person, and I just didn't feel that connection with many other coaches. Honestly, I think I would. I mean, I really didn't know how to get my name out there to other colleges. I knew I wanted colleges to be interested in me to play Rocket League, but I really didn't know how to get my name out there. I mean, colleges said, "Oh, you should make a montage of you." Well, I'm not a good video editor. Yeah, I'm not going to do any of that stuff. And so when I found out at Spin, they say, "Hey, we're going to have you do a league, and then based on your results in the league, we're going to shout you out to a bunch of colleges and get them interested in you." And I thought, hey, that's a great idea because I've done leagues before, and I really enjoy that. So it was a very easy way for me to do what I'm best at and also get my name out there for colleges. I think I would tell them to do what they do best and focus on what they know they can do because it's I feel like a lot of people try to overcompensate and try to go too far and beyond. And if you just really get the work done and make sure you're really good at the one thing that you want to do, you'll be amazing.
I honestly see Ryan fitting in perfectly with the culture that we've set because Ryan's already bought into the culture that we've set. He's been playing online with our previous captain and our coach of our team for this upcoming year, and he's got a great attitude. He's got a great GPA, good head on his shoulders, and a very, very bright future. I think that Ryan will fit in very well with the guys. One, because he's already been playing with them, and that is sort of a precedent that we set for seniors before they come into our program. You know, we ask that they play with the teammates that they're going to be working with for the upcoming year, so they have a good idea of what that mechanic's going to look like, rather than coming in day one of boot camp and saying, "Oh yeah, we're playing now," right? But playing on an older team, you know, Sappy is going to be a senior this year, and then we have Chaston, who is going to be a junior. At Ryan's going to be the only freshman on the starting roster, it's looking like. And their level in MMR sitting around 14 to 1600 across the whole team is going to be very interesting to look at through a case study. Chaston will then now be the lowest MMR on the team, and Sappy and Ryan will be competing for the highest MMR. So it will be an interesting mechanic to kind of look at as we move forward into the school year. Throughout the summer, like I said, we try to do some sort of a very light regimen with the teams. For instance, our Overwatch team is doing 1 hour of Kovacs, and then I think it's 6 hours of in-game time per week, just to keep everyone on the same page. So once again, they're not coming in just completely blank. They haven't played all summer. So Ryan's been taking that mantle up and just running with it with our team. He's been playing a lot with the current members, and so throughout the summer, he's already kind of been moving into that groove. Now, as we approach the school year, when he gets here in August, we will have a boot camp, and we have a week-long boot camp before the school year every single year. Usually that Monday, the first day of boot camp, is for staff to get reacquainted and kind of have a better understanding of what the school year is going to look like. And then Tuesday through Saturday is boot camp time. He will be spending every day playing in game with his team, working on his mechanics, doing VOD review, and basically having a massive precursor to what the season will look like when he's here, 15, 20 hours a week on the weekly. So for the next couple of months, it's really just getting into the groove of what it means to be a college student and a collegiate esports player. I think that is highly determined by the leadership that you have surrounding you, and I couldn't speak more highly of the leadership that we have here at St. Ambrose. However, specifically Sappy, the captain of the team, he's been part of our Rocket League team since I started here 3 years ago. And so he has a really good head on his shoulders. Like I said, he's a senior. He's a security guard on campus. He knows the ins and outs of not just St. Ambrose, but the overarching Quad Cities community. And I think he's got a pretty good wing for Ryan to sit underneath and kind of learn and get the lay of the land in the first few months. I think Spin is a wonderful platform, and they keep setting the narrative and just changing how collegiate esports is working every single day. And great people like you, Suave, do the Lord's work in connecting us with college students, high school students directly for collegiate opportunities. I'm just very eager for Ryan to get here. You can follow him on Twitter at flamethrower_. You should reach out to him. He's a great kid, and we're very eager to have him on our roster.